Hi everyone, my name is Ronald Denicio and I'm the Virtual Content Specialist for 7th grade Social Studies. In this teacher-facing video, I will go over strategies for teaching Unit 1, Days 22 to 24, Performance-Based Assessment Writing Task. If you have not done so already, make sure you watch Part 1 of this video series for ideas on how to facilitate the beginning of the Performance-Based Assessment lesson for your students. In this video, we will go over suggested strategies for analyzing the accompanying 6 documents and guiding questions, as well as strategies for facilitating Day 2 and Day 3 of the Performance-Based Assessment lesson. We end Day 1 by having students analyze the 6 document slides and answer the questions on each one. We'll take a moment to preview the 6 documents now. You'll see that each document asks students to answer the question, in what ways does the document describe issues of power, wealth, or morality? The second guiding question asks students to cite evidence from the document that supports their answer and explain why it supports their answer. It's important to remember that for the essays, students will choose 3 documents from the 6 that follow to describe and support their position about the themes. So although they're taking the time to analyze all 6, they'll only need to use 3 for their essay. You can also see that the way that these questions are designed sets students up to write a successful paragraph. They'll be able to use this response here, this drafted response that they write on this slide or in their notebook, for one of their body paragraphs for their essay. On Day 2, students will complete the power, wealth, and morality planning charts to help them define the themes in their own words. We'll ask students to outline and begin the draft of their essay using the documents from Day 2 to help them. Here's an example of the power, wealth, and morality planning chart. You'll see on the left-hand side, we'll ask students to rewrite the definition in their own words. In the middle column, we're asking students to provide a historical example. And on the right-hand side, we're asking students to write the documents where this is found. It might be helpful to model how to complete this slide for students. Let students know that they can use the 6 documents they analyzed on the previous day as they complete their power, wealth, and morality planning chart. Once students have completed their chart for power, they will repeat the process for wealth and morality. This is a crucial step in the writing process as it helps them organize their thinking before beginning to draft their essay. Now that students have analyzed the 6 documents and completed the power, wealth, and morality planning chart, they can begin to write their essay as a separate Google Doc. They can also draft their essay on a separate piece of paper or in their social studies notebook. Again, encourage students to use their power, wealth, and morality planning chart to help them think through their response. For Day 3, students will revise, edit, and eventually submit their essay. It might be helpful to have students participate in a peer feedback protocol so that they can get some feedback on their essay from their peers before submitting. Finally, we'll have students participate in a discussion in where they engage in some self-reflection. We'll ask them the following questions. How did this task help you think about the concepts of power, wealth, and morality? What were you able to demonstrate about your strengths through this task? What do you want to work on for next time? That wraps up Part 2 of the Unit 1 Performance-Based Assessment video series. I hope this video was helpful. Feel free to try out the Performance-Based Assessment with your students.